The Small Details collection. This is a new collection by me and it's small in both physical size and its features. It focuses in on things that we see but don't always notice. The collection is inspired in part by the venue for the debut exhibition of this collection, which is the beautiful Maister House in Hull. Each piece in this collection depicts something small or shows a scene in which there are small details to be observed. The longer you look, the more joy I hope that you can find. The venue that inspired the collection itself is a National Trust property. This version of it was built after a fire in 1743. Halfway up the grand staircase, apparently a really good example of a Georgian staircase, there is a sculpture of the goddess Ceres, though she currently does reside behind bars. I found her particularly interesting as a figure, so you'll see her 3 times in this collection without the bars. The collection's been constructed in my signature style, freehand machine embroidery on digitally printed cotton. Digital printing is a far more sustainable alternative to traditional fabric printing methods, and therefore that's something I return to time and time again. As always, I create line drawings on paper before going over to the machine. That way I can see if I've captured it right, using just a few lines in the right places to get the essence of the image. The marbled fabric that you see in the hangings and in spindles is a new design, made in my usual way of marbling onto paper before editing digitally to create a mirror repeat. With the collection being debuted in this venue, we can draw some interesting parallels from the marbling in the work to the marbling in the fireplace in Gallery 2. Each piece has been mounted on a handmade wooden frame and then carefully upholstered with the work by me. The textile hangings were born out of a desire to create a small series that announced itself as textile work without verging on being crafty. Though I do think craft does have a valid presence in textile art, I wanted this piece, or this series of pieces, to stand as clear textile artwork. For this reason, I cut wooden dowels that were exactly the width of the fabric, with small eyelets attached, and opted for a gold wire rather than shrimp. The gold perfectly complements the warm tones of the pink marbling. I've embraced my own perspective in this collection, not worrying too much about how exactly true to life the image is, and rather seeing it from an individual's perspective. Having the work side by side to the reality in this venue has allowed me to witness and embrace the human perspective, and it's something that I will definitely be carrying through to future collections. Feel free to get in touch with me for any pieces that you're interested in, and as always, remember that I do take commissions. I'd like to thank Rebecca Dennison for curating this exhibition, Eclectic Music for being our host, and the National Trust for allowing us to take over Maister House for the Heritage Open weekend.